night, one of the family managed to catch a glimpse of this entity. In a spill of candlelight, they saw a dimly lit shape hanging from one of the beams in the farmhouse roof. The creature appeared to be the shape of a mongoose. It had human-like fingers, rather than claws, and a drawn, pointed snout. The creature quickly vanished into the many nooks and crannies afforded by the old farmhouse. The insulating wall created by Mr. Irving was essentially an interior shell to the entire house, meaning that Jeff had easy access to every single part of the home without really having to come out into the open, especially as the house's attic space also ran the entire length of the home and had innumerable peepholes into the bedrooms and living areas. In an attempt to get a closer view, the Irvings decided to put down a saucer of food near a crack in the wall and placed a candle on the saucer to shed light into the dark nook. They claimed to have witnessed Jeff eating, and he appeared to be holding a spoon. He was able to pick things up and handle them like a human would. The fingers were yellow with curved nails, and his furry coat had a yellowish tinge. The long, bushy tail had flecks of brown throughout. Jeff's body was about the size of a medium-sized rat, and the tail was the same length again. Jeff then blew out the candle. Harry Price was a British author who was also a psychic researcher, and he gained public attention for his work in exposing fraudulent psychics and mediums. He did, however, endorse that some mediums were genuine. In 1925, Price created an organisation called the Laboratory of Psychical Research. He received a letter in February of 1932 from a Miss Florence Milburn of Peel on the Isle of Man, informing him that an animal somewhat like a weasel had attached itself to the family of a farmer, a Mr. James T. Irving, who lived at Dawlish Cashen. Miss Milburn informed Mr. Price that this animal could talk in several languages and read minds, and he could hear whispers from 20 yards away and do many other amazing things. A friend of Harry Price, named Captain MacDonald, who was also a member of the National Laboratory of Psychical Research, offered to head out to the property to make some preliminary inquiries. Captain MacDonald witnessed some of the uncanny activity and heard Jeff several times talking in a shrill, rather feminine voice, but never when all three family members were present at the same time.